So we are back to watch episode, did I say 27, Abduction of Death Note. I believe last we saw, just as a quick recap, Elle had been killed by Rem, we believe.
Yep, she was protecting Misa.
And at the very end, a message was sent to what we think is where maybe Elle grew up, like a foster home type of thing. At least that's what's going on.
Like an orphanage or
it
something.
may not, yeah.
That's what it looked like.
It may not be, but that's what we feel like. And there's 3 people in that room, and we don't know much about them yet. Actually, we know nothing about them.
It's probably like a school for smart kids or something.
There you go.
Early on, Elle was using multiple personalities towards the police force, saying that he was all 3 to basically keep ahead of the game or keep them guessing who he was. But it makes me wonder if the people that we see at the end of the last episode, if they're really the other 2 smart investigators that the police hire.
The brains.
The brains.
I think the theory here is that they're going to avenge his death and find the killer. But
I'm afraid Elle is dead.
He's dead? But how? Was it Kira? Did Kira kill him? Come on, Roger, you got to tell me.
Probably.
But he promised me he'd find Kira and execute him, and now you're telling me that he's been killed?
He was doing an all-white puzzle.
Which of us did Elle pick, me or Nier?
Pick.
He hadn't chosen yet. And now that he's gone, I'm afraid he won't be able to. You two, Nier. Can't the 2 of you work together?
All right. Sounds good.
That looks like him.
I know, the body language is very similar, so I wonder if it's a sibling.
It'll never work, Roger.
We can't do this together. You know I don't get along with Nier. We've always competed against each other.
Nier and Mello?
Always.
I was thinking it's going to be far, but...
And he doesn't seem so mellow.
You know what? It's fine. Nier should be the one to succeed Elle. He's not like me. He never gets emotional. He just uses his head like it's a game or a puzzle.
Sheesh. Finish that fast.
And as for me, I'm leaving this institution. Wait, Mello, don't waste your breath. I'm almost 15 years old.
A police officer who happened to be nearby during Higuchi's arrest overheard him talking about a notebook. If you write a person's name in it with their face in mind, that person will die. At this point, the Japanese police should have it in their possession. Mr. President, the Coronel is a fake. He was created by the Japanese police to avoid confusion and panic amongst the various international police agencies. The real L is dead.
Nier is, well, in a sense, you could call him the true successor to Elle.
So he's working from the U.S.
Still, it's impossible for us to censor everything on the internet. And we haven't had any new leads in a while.
Still, I can imagine how some people must feel. To them, the world's become a good place for people who don't commit any crimes, or rather, it's a good place for innocent people who lead good lives.
Look who's talking.
Huh? Hey, how's it going?
We were just having tea.
Oh, Light, Misa. Seems like it's been forever, you 2.
You're all grown up.
Did we move forward several years?
Yeah, it's from 2007 and 2012.
Your face is going bright red.
No way.
Well, you can forget it. I'll never.
I missed that.
Cop.
Yes, that's
The
right.
the
I never
time.
want that
Me
for
too.
my daughter.
Really? Oh, man. I never got the chance to propose or even tell her I like her. You're too cruel to me, Mom and Dad.
Mom? Anyway, I think you'd be a good catch, Mr. Matsuda.
What? You really think so, Sayu?
Yep. In fact, I was thinking if you were a little younger, I might have considered going out with you sometime.
Guess my little sister's all grown up, isn't she?
I'm kidding. She's already way more mature than Matsu. But of course, Light hasn't changed one bit. You're just as wonderful and handsome as when I first met
He
you.
looks annoyed.
You've already got a career and everything. Make it official. You should stop living together secretly and just get married already.
We have to go.
Yeah.
Matsuda, Light, come with me.
What's happening?
Kidnapping? Involving who?
They got Director Takimura of the MPA.
In the meantime, we were able to confirm that the call originated from the director's cell phone.
Did the kidnappers make any demands in terms of ransom?
They did.
They want to trade the director for the notebook.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Do you think it's Kira? Maybe not. If the existence of the notebook has been leaked, there could be any number of people who'd want it for themselves.
But hang on. Dad, did you say anything to the director about the notebook? We all agreed to keep the information between the 6 of us. Someone knows about the Death Note. And beyond that, they know that the Japanese police have it. And now they've come to claim it for themselves.
Has there been a call from the suspect?
No. There's a visitor here who wants to meet with Director Takimura.
What? My name is John McEnroe. I'm an agent with the FBI. Of course, this is just an alias.
Does he play tennis?
Really?
Involves Kira. The Japanese police have proven themselves to be unreliable. So
In other words,
in order
you
to
suck.
solve the Kira case, we want you to hand over the notebook to us. Where did you take the director? What are you talking about? Don't act like you don't know. This is a serious criminal offense. What would the FBI gain by...
Near the sound of things, it seems that the director of the Japanese police force has been kidnapped by someone. Specifically, someone who wants the notebook. All right, Commander Rester. Pass on this message through our agent. Suggest to the Japanese police that we would like to assist them in rescuing the director and apprehending the culprits. We'll take the notebook once we have the opportunity.
What was that? Oh.
You think it was Elle's hair?
Yes.
Oh, they
It's
like
hers.
sweets too, huh?
Looks like right now the only ones who are officially working for L are Soichiro Yagami, Kanzo Mogi, and Tota Matsuda. Isn't that right? Yeah.
He talks.
Of all the investigators on the task force, Deputy Director Yagami would be the highest ranking, right?
Yeah.
My theory is that there are 2 notebooks out there. One of them is in Kira's possession, the other's with the NPA. We're gonna take both.
Don't worry. As long as we do what Mello says, there'll be no mistakes. It's been a year and a half since he joined us, and in that entire time, he's never been wrong about anything.
Yeah, but that's what's so weird. If he was able to bring us the head of a mafia boss that even Kira himself couldn't kill, why the hell would he even need the notebook to begin with?
It's not just the notebook I'm after. I want to eliminate my competition.
So,
I will be the best.
Near.
I don't care what it takes.
He's totally jealous.
I'll be near by any means necessary.
Earlier, I just figured out who Misa reminds me of.
Who?
Who is like so happy and so chipper all the time and just so...
Your daughter.
Leah.
Leah.
Misa.
Leah could never be a murderer, though.
No.
Like, she could never do that, but she's just happy.
But
and...
if she did, she'd be cute at it.
Oh, yeah, she'd be adorable.
She'd be cute
at
doing
it.
She's scared of her own shadow. I could never.
True.
Yep.
Sorry, Leah.
Boss, shut up. Can't you see that I'm busy? I'm sorry, but Eddie and I were talking for a minute, and it looks like Takimura hung himself with his tie somehow.
If Kira is responsible for this, we know he can't touch us since he doesn't know our names or faces. That's why he went after Takimura instead. That means Kira is someone who knows about the kidnapping.
I was gonna say, he or she. Mello thinks that Kara killed him.
I found out the real name of the FBI agent, John McEnroe. According to his personnel file, he's actually called Larry Connors.
Well, that's good to know.
It says Rowley
He's
in
also a
the
genuine
top.
agent. His background and credentials check out.
We're gonna have to be extremely careful. The director might not have known about the notebook, but he does know who was originally working with Elle. It's possible the kidnappers might come after us.
I'll be a good girl and go to bed by myself, okay?
I'm sorry I compared her to your daughter.
Yeah, thanks, Jill.
Around here. It just occurred to me, we're not the only ones in danger here. Our families are at risk.
Look, about trading the director in exchange for the notebook, the deal's been canceled. Takimura is dead.
You bastards! What did you do?
It's only canceled, though, regarding the director.
The new deal is this. The notebook for Sayu Yagami.
What?
If I see the police making any big movements in the next little while, I'll kill your
Dun dun dun.
That's right. Just as easily as we killed the director. I'll send you a photo of Takimura's corpse to prove I mean business.
No, they're gonna say that they killed him.
Yeah.
Wait!
Damn, they got me. Looks like things are getting interesting again.
He's no help.
Sir, I can't believe they go this far.
I don't know. Now that you mention it, she is late coming home.
I think it was Kidda who killed the director, not the kidnappers.
You think?
He probably did it because he doesn't want the notebook to fall into the wrong hands. If he killed the director, then it's reasonable to assume he has ways of obtaining information from within the police force. That means we should be the ones who investigate this. We leave the police out of it.
We've just received a report that the director of the Japanese police agency has been killed.
I see. By whom?
By whom? The kidnappers, of course. Who else?
It'd be interesting if it turned out to be Kira.
That's a very good point. The police won't be trading their notebook if the hostage is dead.
It's like a
protects
lighter on
Kira's
that.
interests. And if it is in fact Kira, they can narrow down our list of suspects significantly.
By the way, Commander Rester, have you been able to determine his whereabouts yet?
Not yet. We were able to confirm that he left the institution 4 years ago, but nothing beyond that.
Near could have told him that.
Very well. That clinches it.
What?
Mello, you never change. You always overlook the most important things because you let your emotions get the better of you. Or perhaps you're not even involved in this case. How could you leave your photo behind at the orphanage?
Your daughter has finally arrived. It's about time.
What do you mean?
You already have a pretty good idea of where we are, don't you? We'll make the exchange here. Come to LA by yourself in 2 days, and of course, bring the notebook with you.
Sayu.
Hey, Chief. We've narrowed the call down to 5th Street in L.A. I just checked out the show that was playing in the background. And it's being broadcast right now on a local L.A. station. They must have shown us that so we'd know the photo was recent.
So is Light weird enough or mean
I'm
enough?
taking the notebook to Los
Let
Angeles.
his
It's
sister
my
die.
decision, both as deputy director of the Japanese police force and as Sayu Yagami's father. I'll take full responsibility for the
I feel like if it comes
That's
down
my
to
final
him
word.
being caught or his
Before we do
sister,
anything, we have to come up with a plan.
let her die.
We can't rush in.
Yeah.
I have to be in LA in 2 days.
So what you're telling me is that Kira killed Takimura, not the kidnappers?
I'm simply putting it forward as a possibility.
This is L.
I don't believe it. It's L.
I've already heard what investigator John McEnroe, or rather Larry Connors, had to say to Deputy Director Yagami in regards to the notebook and the Kira case.
Will you help us with the investigation into NPA Director Takimura's murder?
I'm pleased to meet you at last, L.
Oh, that's
number
such
2.
a start.
Number 2? What do you mean by that? Who is this?
There's really no point in trying to hide it. We are a new organization known as the SPK, or Special Provision for Kidda. It was established to find and capture Kidda without the help of L.
Furthermore, 7 of our top members already know of L's death.
You can address me as in.
Man, who is this
Who's
guy?
M?
Strange feeling. What is it?
Ella's haunting him.
What were those chains? And why did L have one around his wrist? Could he be alive?
She's still going with that.
Yeah. Where's Sayu? Those guys don't seem very nice.
Yeah.
Who is nice in this show?
Let's think.
The mom.
Sayu?
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering how they got his sister all the way to Los Angeles.
But we don't know how long it was between when they knew she was missing and when she arrived.
Any predictions?
Somebody's gonna die in the next episode.
So I wonder all these years that went by if people have still been dying. Obviously, if they're trying to.
Yeah, it didn't
conspire,
really
so-
say like if there's still
Yeah.
like a lot of murders
Activity.
going
Well,
on.
they said they slowed down quite a bit.
So is he really going to be a hero because he's... No.
That's just my
I
opinion.
feel like if somebody does something wrong, but if it works out for the benefit of everybody, we tend to ignore the fact that they did something wrong to achieve that goal.
I will say if L is alive,
He's not.
I don't think he is. But if he is,
I don't think he is.
and he's being held captive somewhere, I would say that that mellow guy is behind it.
If he is being held captive, all they have to do is have one little room, no furniture, and just have a dozen donuts delivered every other day, and he'll still be alive.
Every day. Every day.
Sugar cubes.
Twice a day.
Well, Mello's got a never-ending chocolate bar he's been chewing on.
Yeah. Elle and Near both like to build things or mess with something. They can't just sit still.
Oh yeah, the stacking of
They're like a
cups
thinkers,
or-
deep thinkers.
The
He was
matches,
always
yeah.
playing with something. L and N.
Yeah, where's M?
Mellow.
Oh, you're right. Element. So all we need is OP and we'll have elemental P.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.